Well, I just got rejected by a guy, and this is the second time it's happened this year.
Most men find most women to be at least somewhat attractive. In contrast, women on average view 80% of men as below average in attractiveness. Another study found that on the dating app Tinder, men liked more than 60% of the female profiles they viewed, while women liked only 4.5% of male profiles. I didn't realize that 80% of men as below average.
Please, for the love of God, do not give the ugly guys a chance.
Why are you guys out here dating ugly men?
Listen, I really don't want to sound mean, but stop dating ugly men.
We as women need to stop giving ugly men a chance.
If you ever think that I'm going out with you and then you pull out Apple Pay to pay for our bill, to tap your card, you're over it. You're dumb. You're crazy. This is the last time you will ever see from me or hear from me.
Have you ever had a boyfriend or been in a relationship? It's fucking awful. I'd literally rather than be involved with a man.
Reason 1,000,001 why the dating apps fucking suck is the men on there are ass fucking ugly.
Men are now at a point to where they're walking away and they don't mind being alone. Y'all have messed it up. Women, a lot of us have messed it up. And like I said, even surprisingly to me, like, I was noticing and seeing so many men, like, I desire family. I desire commitment. I desire marriage. I desire to have a woman. I want to provide for a woman, take care of a family. Like, men have been wanting that. But now you're starting to see more and more men become more and more comfortable with the idea of not having any of that, because men are valuing and desiring their peace.
What happened to men pursuing girls? When was the pivotal moment that a man chose to not go after a girl anymore or put in any effort? It seems like guys can just put the bare minimum and not even really put in effort anymore. They don't really care to.
What if you found like the perfect guy, but he's not the most attractive? I would stay.
What?
I need a man because I'm tired of doing a man's job.
No, what they're tired of doing is working and paying bills. See, feminism, they bought into it. They said they'd rather be strong and independent. They'd rather go to school, get a degree, which is perfectly fine. But when those bills start to pile up, as they start to get older in age, right, they want a man to take care of them, to shoulder the load. And a lot of men are saying, you know what, I'm done. I'm either getting my passport, or I'm just hooking up, or I'm a pay for play type of guy, or just say, you know what, I'd rather choose peace. Because so many modern women are adversarial. Just like the previous clip said, the woman said, a lot of men, they want to be fathers. They want to be husbands. They want to be family men. But the courts are just taking them for all they're worth, taking their kids, making them a weekend dad. Why would a man want to go through any of that with dealing with these modern women?
I don't want to be an independent woman anymore.
If we go on a first date, don't take me to some low-class place like Applebee's. Are you kidding me?
Making these good men not want to be good men. I don't need no man. I can do it all by myself. Can you? Can you?
God, men in my comments. You should try to date a regular guy. Why would I do that?
I don't like finding out that a guy doesn't like me anymore. That he's like over me. What is that supposed to mean? What do you mean you're over me? Like you've moved on? That's not how this works. That's not how this works, okay? I was supposed to go my whole life knowing in the back of my mind that you still like me, okay? I was supposed to think that every time I saw you, your heart did a little pitter-patter, okay? Now you've moved on? What does that mean? That's not possible. I don't understand.
So I'm giving up on this female generation. I got a girl's number last night. I text her today like a fucking gentleman. Today was nice to meet you. She said, which one are you? Weird thing to fucking say. I'm the one that got your number outside of the bar last night. She said, I gave my number to about 10 dudes.
As a professional matchmaker, I see so many great women get declined by men for really silly reasons. So men, what are the main reasons why you would decline meeting a woman? Post your reasons in the comments attached, and I want to see if my theories are correct behind this.
I just turned 33, and I will say, I think it's this year that it's really hit me that I do not want the title of a strong, independent Black woman.
I just need to know from a men's perspective, are y'all waiting on girls to talk to you first? Like, are you waiting on a girl to ask you on a date first? Because that's crazy to me. Like, when you're out in public and you're making eyes with a girl and you're, like, making it known that you're attracted to her, but you're not going to say something.
We just heard in the previous clips of this video that women think that men are ugly. So when a lot of guys seeing this and guys are thinking, okay, I'm going to shoot my shot. I'm going to approach that woman. He's thinking this man, okay, how does this woman view me? A lot of women don't like when you approach them unless you're attractive. Now, how do you know that she's attracted to you as a man? You just sit back and relax and hey, have her come up to you. Because a lot of men have approached women, tons of women, dozens of women in their life. And them getting a date or whatever is slim to none. So why would a man continue to do that just to get rejected? See, what these women want is they want a surplus of men that they're not even attracted to approach them so they can reject those men, so they can feel good about themselves. That's all it's about. And a lot of men are saying, you know what, I'm done. I ain't approaching. I'm not interacting with women like that in public. I'm not shooting my shot. And they're starting to feel the effects because women need that validation. They want to feel wanted and pursued. And men are pursuing other things.
How are you not gonna say something?
I always tell people I'm crazy, and they're like, oh my god, me too, I'm so crazy. I'm like, no, like, I'm not silly, goofy crazy. I'm like batshit delusional, borderline need an insane asylum crazy.
I don't hang out with ugly people. I just don't.
I'm convinced at 24 years of living, the broker the man, the stronger the stroke game is. Fuck it, baby. Go get your Xbox and your book bag. Move in, because I need that good pipe with your little broke ass. It's the fucking toxicity. I swear to God, it's the toxicity.
All the girls that are being 20 right now and absolute whores in the club, whatever not, in 10 years are going to be 30, trying to settle down and realize that all the good guys are taken. They're going to complain that they were ran through their whole life, but while they were partying for the past 10 years, all the good girls got cuffed by the good guys. And so now when they look at all the men that are options, they're going to be competing with the now 20-year-old good girls and be stuck. Why? Because all the good guys are gone. You missed your chance being a fucking whore, bitch.
I'm a little bit of a fuckboy, and that means that I hook up with a lot of people. And right now I'm hooking up with a lot of people on the football team, and that means they all know each other. But
they've gotten so bold about this. Growing up in school, chicks used to keep something down low. Now these women are talking about their stories, how they slept around with all types of different dudes. This is crazy. This is going to be somebody's mother. This is going to be one of y'all wives, I guarantee you. Trust me. She'll change her hair up a little bit and everything. It's sad too, man. They have been ran through and damaged. Cannot pair bond. None of that. But then when they hit that certain age, you can tell she's probably in her early to mid 20s. When they hit that certain age, they're going to say, well, where are all the good guys at? Well, you were sleeping and hooking up with those Pookie, Ray Ray, Chad, and Tyrones. You were getting ran through. These chicks don't care about starting a family. Look at them. They're on the internet talking about how they enjoy being ran through and plowed. So as a man, why would you commit to that? Why would you want to settle down? And she looks like a basic, average, everyday chick, right? Talking about getting ran through by the whole football team. This is sick, man.
I actually didn't really realize until a couple days ago when I hooked up with this guy who had football pictures in his bio, but he wasn't on the roster. And I know that because I looked. And he knows this other guy who I've been hooking up with kind of regularly, who's also on the football team. Like, they're homies. Like, should we all hang out?
She belongs to the streets.
Popular opinion, which is probably going to make me sound very misogynistic, but I think that women's rights went too fucking far. You know, we carried this whole movement of, yeah, women, and I love it. You know, I'm a woman too, I love it, great. But here's the thing. I don't want to be moving mattresses up 4 flights of stairs. I don't want to put up fucking shelves. I get it, I got women's rights, I got voting privileges, but I don't have testosterone. And I don't want to have to do that bullshit. So let's put that movement back a little bit. Let's go back a few years, please. Maybe 50.
I don't know, y'all. I just don't understand how straight men be fucking up so badly in these relationships. Because if a bad bitch asks me to do something for her, I'm going to do it with the quickness. Like, you don't have to ask me twice. This is your world. I just reside in it. Like, I'm on my knees for you. No! God, please, no! 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 Like, why is that so hard why is that so hard for men to comprehend? Like, I'm really confused.
Your names? My name is Slut, and
Why is that your nickname?
Because I'm a slut.
I like this one.
I really didn't want to accept that I was probably going to have to end up with a medium ugly guy if I actually wanted to be treated well. But, you know, starting to realize that the good looking guys usually come with a lot of fucking problems.
You know what's crazy? I can finally say for myself, I don't want a relationship anymore. I'm happy being alone. I'm okay with coming back home to myself every day, going to work every day. I ain't losing sleep, staying up on the phone with nobody. I ain't got to worry about providing for a female because some of y'all females ain't worth providing for. Because you don't give back to the man that's working his ass off to pay the bills or give you what the fuck you want.
I went on a date where I offered to pay and he let me. You're done. You're done.
Okay, so I went out with a guy last night. Everything was good. He was really nice. He paid for everything. Chivalry isn't dead. And I said, oh, when are we going to do it again? Laugh out loud. And he said, I don't know. I'm pretty busy.
When we going to do it again? See, dating is fun for women. It's a job. It's labor for men. Most men don't like dating because you're coming out of your pocket with everything. You not only got to approach, you got to get the number, you got to close the deal, you got to set the date, you got to plan. And all these women got to do is show up. Why would a man want to participate in that? And if he says, okay, you want to come back to my place? Oh, no, I can't do that. What do you think I am? But like, I'm not that type of girl. So as a man, you just hand for what? That's why his thing. I guarantee you that man was like, nah, I'm good, man. I'm busy. I ain't getting nothing out of it. A lot of these chicks got this 90-day rule, all type of crazy stuff, man. Just to get free food. And that's what she probably was doing, getting free food, free drinks. That's why you're like, when are we going to do it again? Most of these women are leeches. That's why men are tapping out of this dating mess. Dating is just simping for the most part.
That's funny, because you weren't busy yesterday when we went out. I think we all know what that means.
She thinks you owe her before the date even starts.
Listen
and
to
people
this,
will
guys.
say, oh, this isn't really true, Jed. Women don't do this. Yes, they do. And they're telling you they do. Yes, they do. This is not some, rare. This is happening all over the place. Trust me. I order the oysters because I want to test the financial vibe. So you didn't order the oysters because you like oysters, which would have been fine. You ordered it to test the guy. How much money does he have?
This is why they order so much food on those dates. Because they want to see your financial potential. They want to see how much they can get away with. So if they order all type of stuff and they rack up the bill, and if you don't say anything, they're like, okay, he got a lot more money. He got a lot of money. But if you do say something, you're like, whoa, let's split the bill. Oh, you cheap. Oh, I can't do this. Oh, you're not a real man. What about chivalry? Most of these women are just straight leeches, man. Foodie girls. They get on these dating apps and they hoard up men and they go on dates every single day, every single week, just to freeload, just to see how much they can get out of men. Man, stop doing this. If you still in a dating and pursuing women, go for a coffee. Go for a walk in the park. See how she reacts. Make her earn that meal. She's no better than you. None of that. Don't be just giving these women your money. Man, they'll eat off you and ghost you and tell you, oh, I don't feel a spark. It's not going to work out. And now you're sitting there, wasted your time, wasted your energy, and above all, wasted your money. Listen, these chicks, they're not worth it, man. Make sure she's putting in effort. If your effort's not being reciprocated, just let her go.
How much money is he willing to spend? Is he at all alarmed that I ordered the oysters and then the beef and then the tuna tartare and then it's a game. It's like a power trip. How is this a good place to start a relationship if you do like him? Oh, I just thought I would spend the first date just testing you.
I'm the type of woman who is sick of not getting approached, so I approach men. Y'all have seen me out in the wild. You get me to sniff a little bit of tequila, and I'm out approaching a group of 10 guys out at a bar.
Would you rather be married and miserable or single and lonely?
Single and lonely, as long as I have my money. If you not my thought process, I cannot have you around me because you're gonna fuck up my life.
Yo, someone just said men save money being single and women save money being in relationships.
The reason why women crave being in relationships because, like I said, they don't want to spend their hard-earned money. They rather use their money for makeup and the stuff that they like and they want to do. They don't want to spend their check on the heavy stuff, on the stuff that costs a lot. Bills, car insurance, car note, rent, mortgage. They don't want to do that. And this is why they want a man, because they know we're going to shoulder the load. They know we're natural providers. But the issue is a lot of these women, they're coming to the table with this entitlement, expecting you to do this stuff without giving you nothing in return.
I've never had a boyfriend and I'm 31, and I used to feel super, super ashamed of this. Like, I would never ever say it out loud. Like, I didn't want people to know because I would think that they would think I was a freak.
See, but what she won't tell you is that she's been ran through by a lot of guys. See, women can have a boyfriend. It's very easy. But what they want is they want a top tier guy. So she probably one of those chicks who want the top 5, 10% guy who have unrealistic expectations, right? She's not really attractive. She's below average in looks. So when you hear women say, oh, I never had a boyfriend before, just understand that their expectations are very unrealistic. They want a guy who's very tall. They want a guy who's out of their league. And they couldn't able to get that guy. They probably have been ran through. She slept with a lot of guys, I guarantee you. But she wasn't able to secure those guys. So now she's frustrated and crying.
Why do men think it's appropriate to approach women in public?
If you ask me out and you're a millionaire, I'll say yes.
Oh, if you're a millionaire. If they're not a millionaire?
Then we can be friends. If he doesn't own a house that's over $7 million, I won't date him.
Getting a train ran on me has honestly lost its appeal. Like, I used to love getting blown out by an entire friend group.